as I see making his way into the ring right now is Francois Botha, 36-0 from Woodbank in South Africa. Not fought since he won the IBF title on December 9th, 1995 with that decision over Axel Schultz. However, a month after that fight, as you know, Botha's drug test came back positive for steroids, although he claims it was only related to a prescribed medication by a doctor, and it was to take care of an injured arm. Nonetheless, he was stripped eventually of his belt in the New Jersey court. Now, how that happens with a guy from South Africa in a New Jersey court who fought in Germany with an international organization is beyond me, but it happened anyway. And that has created this, because Michael Mora went over to Germany, Dortmund, Germany, and defeated Axel Schultz to win the IBF Heavyweight Championship belt. So Botha is the undefeated IBF champion, as well as Mora is the reigning IBF champion. But this man, Francois Botha, as you see, with the African skin on him, just a tremendous fighter. Francois is in brand new condition. He went down, spent an awful lot of time training for this fight. He's brought himself in tremendous condition, and tremendous condition he is in for this fight. And that's Michael Mora. Michael Mora won the WBO light heavyweight title in his first year as a pro. That one really was a dramatic win. He was the first southpaw to win the heavyweight championship. He's been in with lots of good opposition as a heavyweight. Guys like Bone Crusher Smith, Bert Cooper, and of course he won his titles, the IBF and the WBA title from Evander Holyfield. And of course Axel Schultz, the book on him, intelligent fighter, he's skilled. With the exception of the 10th round against George Foreman, he rarely makes mistakes, but in that one he made a big mistake. And you remember winning every single round in that fight. He got caught with the right hand, and that's all she wrote, and he lost his titles. And after the Foreman fight, he fought only once in 18 months. You know, the layoff sometimes can be good for the body, because he had fought 36 times in 7 years, and sometimes a fighter can be burnt out. Well, this guy Botha's not burnt out, I'll tell you that. He's in tremendous physical condition, the best physical condition of his career. He trained with Mac Newton, who was the conditioning coach for the Oakland A's for 9 years under LaRussa, the coach. A lot of you people around the world wouldn't know who LaRussa is and may not know who the Oakland A's are, but they're a professional baseball team in the United States of America. And I'm sure in Europe and parts of the Far East, you know about the Dallas Cowboys. He was a conditioning coach for 3 years with the Dallas Cowboys, and then back to baseball he went. I'm talking about Mac Newton, the guy that got this guy conditioned. If his body looks soft and maybe not really, you know, the type of muscles that ripple, it doesn't make any difference. That's a terrific boxer's body. You don't have to have those big rippling muscles to be a terrific fighter. And Francois Botha has a new body. He used to be really flabby around the middle. He's a guy that was running miles and miles and miles. He trained for a month and a half before he even started getting into boxing. A month and a half under Mac Newton, training 17 rounds of boxing per day before he could even go 6 rounds. He had difficulty many, many months ago going 6th or 7th rounds. You take a look at the tail of the tape and you see some interesting facts. The height, exactly the same. The weight, not a big factor, 5 pounds in favor of Michael Mora. Age, well, that's exactly the same. The reach, big difference. Michael Mora's got 4 inches in reach over Francois Botha. Let's take a look at the IBF rules. It'll be contested under the 10-point must-scoring system. No standing 8 count. There's no 3 knockdown rule in the IBF. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round, and only the referee can stop the fight. We're ready to go to Jimmy Lennon Jr., so let's go to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we present our next heavyweight championship bout, and this time we would like to recognize some very special guests joining us in attendance here tonight, fresh off of their storybook win in the 1996 World Series. Please welcome the visiting members of baseball's world champions, introducing the 1996 New York Yankees. Well, fans, at this time, we present our next heavyweight world championship bout coming your way. Once again, brought to you by Don King Productions and King Vision in association with Showtime Event Television. Pay-per-view, the MGM and Budweiser, the undisputed, undefeated king of beers. This bout coming your way is sanctioned by the International Boxing Federation. The President, Robert Lee Sr., supervisor at ringside, Walter Stone, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the chairman, Dr. James Nave. Introducing to you our judges scoring this bout: Chuck Jumpa, Glenn Hamata, and Stuart Winston. Presented to you at this time, our referee in charge of this bout, working in this his 91st world title bout, introducing Mills Lane. All right, fans, here we go with the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Introducing to you first the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, entering the ring wearing white trunks with black trim, hailing from Pretoria, South Africa, now fighting out of Newport Beach, California. He weighed in at 224 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with 36 wins, no losses, 21 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the challenger, ranked the #1 heavyweight contender by the IBF, introducing the White Buffalo, Francois Botha. And his opponent across the ring is the defending world champion on my left, fighting out of the red corner, entering the ring wearing green trunks with white lettering, fighting out of and proudly representing Detroit, Michigan. He weighed in at 219 pounds. His record includes 37 wins, only 1 defeat, 30 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the former light heavyweight world champion, and now in his second reign as the heavyweight title holder, he is the IBF heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Double M, Michael Moorer. And once again, our referee in charge of this bout now to give instructions, Mills Lane.
Come on, baby.
All right, Teddy, he goes right here. Be quiet. He goes right here. I'm not going to call it low, all right? Right here is going to be all right, understand? All right, gentlemen, this is for the IBF Championship of the World. I've already given you instruction in the dressing room. I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the challenger? Champion, let's get it on.
Let's go. Come on, baby. Look at you.
All right, and with those words, I'm Bob Sheridan. You're watching King Vision. This is the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World. It'll be a grudge match. Michael Moorer, the reigning IBF champ. Francois Botha, the only undefeated former champion in the heavyweight division in the world. A brand new body. We want to see if he fights differently. His manager trainer, Sterling McPherson, has done a great job. Panama Lewis, Jimmy Glenn, the whole group of Mac Newton, his strength and conditioning coach, Mario Costa, Tony Astaire has done a great job. Teddy Atlas, Ralph Citro, and Lou Duva working with Michael Moorer, the southpaw. Now watch Moorer will be jabbing with the right hand, and their front feet can get tied up. Let's see if there's anything new in the way that Francois Botha is boxing. Let's see if he's busier. Let's see if he does anything differently. Francois Botha has been out almost a year, but he's got a brand new body and a brand new confidence against Michael Moorer. Moorer is a guy that's been in with a lot of real good guys. Both of them, incidentally, have some common opponents. They both TKO'd Bill Wright, and they both went the distance with Axel Schultz. So I don't know what we learned from that particularly, except that perhaps both of them have about the same ability. The question is the ability of the opponents of Francois Botha in comparison to Michael Moorer. Botha is a heavy-handed guy. He digs the body right away. He's looking to land one on the jaw of Moorer. He backs him back, and Moorer comes right back with the right hand of his own. But the power hand for Moorer is the left hand. The power hand for Botha is the right hand. Big right hand clips the left ear of Michael Moorer. We're in round one. You're watching the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World. In the white trunks from South Africa, Transvaal, is Francois Botha, the White Buffalo. In the green trunks is Michael Moorer, jabbing, and then the former champ Botha ties him up, digs one to the body, back upstairs with that right hand. And you see again that some pretty good punches getting through by Francois Botha to this point in the first round. You see we're coming up to the midway point in round number 1 here at the MGM Grand for the IBF heavyweight title. Two fighters a little bit on the cautious side here in round 1. Looping right hand gets through. Botha really loads that one up. Moore looked like if he had been hit that he was staggered a little bit, but he wasn't. He just kind of slipped over the front foot, and you often see that, so look for that. And Mills Lane will be looking for that too, that a fighter is not knocked down. A good right hand clipped the ear. So far, I think the more effective right hands have been landed in round number 1 by Francois Botha. He does look very strong, although he took a pretty good right hand that time. The right jab of Moore has been pretty effective. Botha looks like he's surprised that he can't move Moore. Moore able to gobble up the shots by Francois. Francois looking to load that right hand up. He bounces one off the forehead. And so far, Moore has been able to absorb the punching power of Francois Botha. That could be an important factor later on, but if Francois keeps loading up shots like that, the skin has got the cut of Michael Moorer, because those are heavy shots to the head that Botha is landing. The head come together, and you got to watch that, because the cheeks and the nose of Botha could become suspect then. Two light right hands. Botha hangs on, ties up inside. Watch Botha try to throw the right hand when they break, but he doesn't do it that time. Coming up to the closing seconds here of round number 1. A pretty good round 1 for Francois Botha. I thought he's outscored here in round number 1. Bob Sheridan back here live at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World. Michael Moorer in the green trunks on the assault now to Francois Botha, the former IBF champ who is undefeated. Again, watch the front feet of these two guys when we have the wide shot, because they keep stepping on each other's toes, which causes them to lose balance, and every once in a while a guy can slip, and Mills Lane, who's a very veteran referee, realizes that and will be watching that. I thought that Botha may have just eked out the first round. It was close, but I thought Botha landed heavier blows in the first round. Remember, both of these fighters had very close decisions against Axel Schultz. Well, one thing that Moorer hasn't been able to execute, and that was an easy win in round number 1, like he did against George Foreman. And Botha, who said we'll see a new Francois Botha in the ring, a quicker, more aggressive, in great condition, full of confidence type fighter, is showing me that he is, in fact, many of those things right now. Both of these guys are very likable guys, more a real gentleman outside the ring. So is Francois Botha. Personally, Francois Botha is a very dear friend, and I like to see him do well, and he just did very well with that right hand. But Michael Moorer, who I spent a great deal of time with in the past 2 days, I must say, is a wonderful individual, and I'm not going to take anything away from him, because he won the WBO title for the second time, beating Bert Cooper in May of '92 in a 5th round TKO. He's a former WBO champion in December of '88. He's a terrific fighter, this guy, so we're not going to take anything away. And now we see a little warning there by the referee, Mills Lane. Mills Lane, a district attorney and a judge actually up in Reno, Nevada. and see Francois trying to see what he can do, but it's Mora continually coming forward. Francois takes a light bouncing right hand up the nose that time. Francois showing a little abrasion on that nose. And every time that Mora loads up the left hand, Botha throws the right, and that's exactly what you have to do with a southpaw fighter. When they load up the left hand, you can beat him to the punch if you're quick enough, and you can see it, and you have the reflexes and the timing. That's the time to nail him. The other thing you do is just let it fly. That time he feinted, he's got to let that right hand fly, and he shouldn't be on the ropes. Big wild right hand by Francois. Almost caught him that time. He needs to stay off those ropes and slide down those ropes when he feels them on his back, or Mora can cause him problems. I'll tell you this, Michael Mora has got his hands full with Francois Botha tonight. Botha is a new fighter. From what I see so far, he is a lot better conditioned fighter in spite of the body types. Mora would look to be more of the boxer type body with a little stronger muscling in his conditioning, where Botha doesn't possess that. But Botha has much more flexibility. He appears to have much more speed with his right hand. He hasn't landed a flush yet. He's landed a couple of heavy ones in the first round, but I'll tell you this, here in the second round, he hasn't been able to land it, but he's executing it pretty good. He's landed a couple of pretty good shots. That time was kind of an awkward one, and so was that one. But Mora's not doing anything with this guy. Bell ends round 2. These are difficult rounds to score, so I got to tell you who the officials are. It's Stu Winston from Miami, Florida, Glenn Hamada from Kent, Washington, and Chuck Giampa from right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's listen in to the corner. This will be Sterling McPherson with the instructions.
Keep your dukes up.
You know what we're going to do? Bring that stool up the next round. I want to sit it down so that Jimmy can work on the inswell. You understand, Francois? Okay.
Francois is trying to show his conditioning by standing, and you heard what Sterling said. He made up an excuse why he needs to sit. And a great move by Sterling. Let's listen.
And move your head.
You inside. Keep both hands going.
This is Teddy Atlas, who got in a scuffle at the weigh-in yesterday over something a reporter had written, and thought that he might even get suspended for this fight. But Teddy is a very fiery sort of guy, and that's just the way he is, and a very excitable guy. And he tries to motivate his fighters by sometimes verbal abuse. And when I asked more about that, when I had a chance to talk to him in the past couple of days, he said, you know, people, when they listen on television, they don't understand. We're working together every day. We're training every day. And that's just the way it is between me and Teddy. I get along fine with him. When he's screaming and yelling at me, he says, sometimes I need it. So that's okay with me. It's very much okay with me. And that's the way they want to run their camp, and that's the way Michael likes it, and that's what it's all about. Besides Teddy Atlas, they've got the veteran Jimmy Glenn, and of course, the terrific guy Lou Duva, who has done such a great job with so many fighters. We're in round 3 so far. I thought Botha captured the first 2, although Michael Moore, the reigning champion, keeps coming forward. But you see Botha landing these shots. And now Botha gets clipped that time with a right hand, left hand combination of punches from the southpaw. He's not befuddled at all by the southpaw, although it's difficult to fight southpaws. I'd like to see him get off more with the right hand if he's going to get Michael Moore to back up. Moore loaded up a shot that time, but it didn't seem to hurt Francois. Now Franz says, come on, come at me. And he doesn't need to do that because Moore is right in front of him all the time. He goes to the looping right hand, but showing the confidence. He is not showing any fear against Michael Moore at all. He doesn't want to have his back in the ropes. Every time he gets his back in the ropes, he gets in trouble. That time he fought off the ropes nicely. He's going back to the ropes, and this is the way Francois used to fight, but this time he does a nice job avoiding the shot, feints around. Let's see what happens inside. See the head bouncing back and to the offside of Mills Lane, and that's slick movement by Michael Moore because he knows that Mills was off his right shoulder, so he comes with left uppercuts inside. He never stops throwing inside, and that's what Michael has to do. And now Mills says, step back and don't throw punches on my break. Light jab, right hand. It's going to be the right hand if Botha is going to be successful in knocking him out. They question the chin and they're trying to catch him, but Moore seems to have a lot of power himself, and a nice zipping right hand that time. These guys are fighting what I would say a very fair fight out there with a couple of times that they've... Oh, nice sneaky right hand by Francois. Right back to Moore. Moore has landed some good shots. Franz needs to grab on and tie him up. And Moore really winging shots, and Botha could be in a bit of trouble here. He's caught with a pretty good left hand. Botha nailed again. Moore's been down several times, but Francois Botha has not been down in his career. Francois Botha has got his hands full with Michael Moore right now. And Francois needs to hang on. Oh, he loads up a right hand of his own. still trying to show that he can hang in there with him. A lot of bravado here. He needs to tie him up and get his breath back. Mora caught him with a pretty good shot, and the former champ coming back good and showing a lot of courage here in the closing seconds of the third round. This is the first definitive round of the fight in that Michael Mora has won this third round. The first two were very close, and you see that Botha had a lot of trouble there in the third round. Listen to the crowd.
You know what? You never went to the goddamn ropes. You never went to the goddamn ropes when you was in the gym. Sit down, sit down. Sit down, motherfucker. Come on, baby. Come on, give me some water. Sit down, motherfucker. This is it. Here. You never went to the ropes in the goddamn gym. You understand? Did you? All right? Now you got to stay in the center of the ring.
Watch this, a nice series of punches. Man, what happened was that Botha feinted with his right hand and got off balance, and then he got nailed with the right hand, and then it's Mora just really attacking him, landing several unanswered blows. What Francois needs to do when a guy's assaulting like this is just grab him. He tries to, but Mora is showing strength there. And Mora really gobbled up a lot of shots there, and what I really meant to say was that Francois gobbled up a lot of punishment and stayed on his feet. He was ready to go at the end of the third round, but now let's see if Francois is fully recovered. He still looks like he's a little heavy-legged to me, like there's a little bit of lead in his thighs right now. He tries to get up on his toes, and Mora showing much more confidence. Remember, unofficially in my scorecard, I had Botha winning 1 and 2, and Mora comfortably winning the third round. A chopping right hand by Francois Botha, and Mora answers it. It's frustrating right now to Francois because his punches aren't slowing down Michael Mora. Mora gaining more confidence with his ability to get shots through. And Francois not able to land that left hand. He's parring with his left hand instead of really stepping up into it and then unloading the right hand. He's not getting leverage with his right. As the uppercut comes through the right hand of Michael Mora, bounces the head back of Botha. Botha wild with the right hand, scores the light left to the ear. Mora pushes him back. Francois standing flat-footed in the center of the ring, trying to land something, but Michael Mora is doing a nice job keeping those hands high and covering up his head when they're in the center of the ring. And you heard Sterling McPherson in the corner yelling the instructions to Botha, don't get your back on the ropes. And somehow that sunk through because as soon as his back touches the ropes, that's what a fighter has to feel with. When his back touches the ropes, the idea is to slide right down and get off of there. And watch when he hits the ropes and sees what he does this time. We'll just catch a look there. Long looping right hand misses. Mora controlling the pace here, controlling the flow of this the fourth round of the fight. It's been interesting. Botha looked like a brand new guy, but he looks like he's fatigued right now here and not really strong in the fourth. But he has a powerful right hand, and that's the great thing about the heavyweights. A big heavy shot from the heavyweight can change the course of a mighty fight in a hurry. And Mora's been victimized by that in the George Foreman fight, where he won every single round of the fight and then gets clocked with a right hand that ended the fight and gave the WBA and IBF championship to the former champ, George Foreman. Right now, Mora is the fellow that holds the IBF heavyweight championship belt, and Francois Botha, who's never lost a fight in his career, wants it back. And he's got a lot of work to do ahead of him tonight, because right now Mora is in command. Botha can't possibly be fatigued because he's in such great conditions, but he looks like those punches in the third round took a big toll on him, and maybe another round and just getting through this round and then getting some time to sit down and get refreshed in between rounds. I would advise Sterling McPherson to go easy on him verbally in between rounds and make sure he gets physically refreshed. Inside of 20 seconds to go in the fourth. I'm Bob Sheridan. You're watching King Vision. This is the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the world. Michael Mora and Francois Botha. And coming up, big one, the WBA Championship, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Of course, this one is immense for either one of these guys because they get a huge payday to fight Mike Tyson when this is all over. They're both aware of it as the bell ends round 4. That's a Mora round. Scorecard as you take a look at Evander Holyfield's locker room. Evander Holyfield 32-3, ranked number 3 in the WBA, 7 in the WBC. is the live shot back inside now. Bob Sheridan here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. We've got a pretty good heavyweight championship fight in progress right now. Michael Moore being talked to by his handlers, Teddy Atlas, Jimmy Glenn, over there talking to, actually Atlas talking to Moore and Jimmy Glenn, and Sterling and the boys talking to Francois. And now here we see as the round number 5 starts. Let's see if Francois is totally refreshed now. Sterling did a good thing there, kind of lightened up with the verbal abuse on Francois and give him a chance to see if he could recover. But instead, the first big punch that gets through is off the hands of Michael Moore. Moore in the green with his back to you. Former champion in white, Botha in the white trunks. Botha, of course, hails from South Africa. And I know a lot of you are watching down in South Africa and all over the world for that matter. The uppercuts come. Michael Moore takes a light the left hand. He's done a nice job defensively. You see that right hand get through and clipped his ear. But somehow or other, Botha hasn't been able to land a flush punch. And the reason for that is that the hands are being held high by Michael Moore, and Moore is doing a nice job on defense, and it's making a big difference. Botha having a better 5th round than he had in the 4th, and he seems to be landing heavier blows here as Moore comes forward. Now it's his jaw that's coming down. And this fight very well could go to conditioning. Remember, both of these guys with 12 rounds with Axel Schultz. If it goes to conditioning and Francois can keep up this pace for another couple of rounds, Moore could very well run out of gas in the 8th round if he's still around, if Francois is still around. Because, in fact, Francois Botha is in tremendous physical condition. In spite of the way things look right now, that's because of the heavy punches that were landed back in the 3rd round. But, in fact, Botha has landed heavier punches here in the 5th round. The judges see it the same way I do. We know everyone down in Swaziland and in South Africa, all of you people in Zaire and across Chad, we're glad that you can be with us. Because right now, and you see Mills Lane say keep him up after that low blow. Botha can steal this 5th round from Moore. He's got to stay aggressive, and Mills Lane's going to warn him about low blows pretty soon. He's got to get off those ropes. If he stays in the ropes, Moore will beat him. And now he finally is Sterling McPherson yelling, get off those ropes. Big right hand that time gets through by Franz. But Franz is frustrated. He leans into that right hand. He's got to get off the ropes, and he does a nice job throwing the right hand and sliding down the ropes. That's the way to come off the ropes. Botha has come back, and I think he's going to grab this 5th round unless Moore does something dramatic here in the closing seconds. You see we're under 25 seconds now. He's got to get off the ropes and stay off the ropes. Sometimes Francois looks like a daisical with all the training that he's had, but let me tell you, I'm not in there with Michael Moore. Francois doing a good job hanging in, and Francois is winning this 5th round after looking very rough in the 3rd and 4th round. And that's conditioning. Big bouncing body shot that time by the former champ from South Africa, Francois Botha. Heads come together, and there's Botha's round. So he twists it back in his favor. The fight was dead even on my scorecard after the 4th. Let's listen into this corner. It's important now.
That's what I'm talking. Hands down. Hands down. Right here. All right.
Don't get tired. That's the round. He come back here.
All right, Jans. Come on. Here. Give him some water. Put him on. All right. Now you're fucking doing what I want you to do. You understand? Now you're back in the fight. Take a deep breath. Come on. Come on, baby.
Watch the mouthpiece.
Bring the mouthpiece down. Right here, Jans. Here.
Shake that leg, boy.
Come on. Don't wait for him. Don't wait for him. Now,
we're still listening to the corner of Sterling McPherson.
Tomorrow.
Now let's listen to Teddy Atlas.
Too late. Do you hear me? You got to deal with it for minutes. You don't do it. You got to deal with it for time. Now look, you're walking into right hands, goddammit.
All right, Teddy Atlas inspiring his guy with all kinds of language. All right, the bell sounds for round number 6, and it's a fairly even fight right now. The judges see it anything the way I see it. Francois goes with that right-hand lead. And, you know, they tell me that Kevin Barry down in New Zealand is trying to put together a fight with David Tour against one of these guys. and perhaps that could happen around the 15th of February. They're trying to work out a deal down there with the Harrah's Sky City Casino on the 15th. David Tua probably won't fight on that one, but I know the way they operate down there with Network 3 in Auckland that Kevin may be able to put a big fight together for David Tua very, very shortly. And if David can fight on the 15th and old Kevin can put it together, you could be seeing one of these guys and actually get David Tua. You never know who the opponent could be for David down there. And by God, would I love to be down there to see that one. And the whole Don King crowd and main event monitors. It's a big thing now that the main event monitor fighters like Michael Mora and some of these other fellas like a David Tua are now in such a working relationship with Dino Duver and Don King that we're seeing some of these great fights, and that's a credit to Dino Duver and of course his dad Lou Duver, who you all know, because opponents like Evander Holyfield and Michael Mora and people of this ilk, David Tua, can all fight king fighters now, and that's what you people want to see, the public. You want to see these terrific fights that can take place all over the world with the best opponents facing each other. And you see the fighters about even in this round 6. Both guys doing some nice things. More with that jab looking good. Francois trying to do what he can do. Francois is very effective with his right hand. His jab hasn't done much. More showing the ability to come right through that jab throughout the night. A lot of times, and the reason for that is because a lot of times Francois is not stepping up into his jab. He's got his feet wide apart and he throws it out there. That won't hold anybody up because there's no leverage behind it. You can't back a guy off when your feet are far apart and you throw your left jab out. You have to step off the back foot and step up into your jab if you're going to hurt anybody. He took a pretty good right hand that time, and that's what I mean about a nice jab. Mora just delivered a wonderful jab to Francois Botha. Botha trying to tie up Michael Mora. Mora honestly has had better opponents than has Francois. We talked about some of the opponents he's had. He defeated Evander Holyfield, Frankie Swindell, James Pritchett, guys like that. Of course, he fought George Foreman and lost his title. And Francois Botha has fought guys like Willie Jake, Brian Sargent, Bill Corrigan, Ken LaCosta, Phil Scott, Martin Foster. Not exactly household names except his sparring partners and kind of tune-up fighters, but that's the genius of the manipulation of Don King to get a guy in position to fight for the title. That's where the money is. More in the progress of stealing this round. It's a very close round and a very difficult round to score. Nice job by Botha, and this is going to be an even round. Right at the bell, both guys land punches, and just one of those things. The bell sounded, they were both in the progress of throwing punches. We're at the halfway point, and there's not a point separating this fight on my scorecard.
There you go. Right over.
He's freaking tired, and you're not pushing him. You're allowing him to fight at the pace that he needs to fight at in the condition he's in. What are you going to do, cry in the freaking dressing room? Huh? What did you work 8 weeks for, so you can save it? Now listen, quit laying in front. Move to your right, quit laying in front of those right hands and letting them steal rounds. You hear me? Move to your right, come in with double jab, and start stepping in with straight left hands. And make the right choice inside your knife. You know what the right choice inside? To keep your hands free and punch. Don't put them behind them. You're making the choice.
Come on, Kenny.
All right, Bob Sheridan back here. Both of the cornermen, I'll tell you, the cornermen going berserk with their fighters. They're doing everything they can do to light a fire underneath it, and the fighters need exactly that. Teddy Atlas for Michael Mora and Sterling McPherson going totally bonkers in his corner with Francois Botha. Both of these guys right now in a dead even fight have a chance to take it. Who wants it the most? We think that Botha could be in better condition than Mora, although he's not showing that he's in better condition, but it's the 7th, 8th, and 9th round that'll tell whether he is, in fact, in better condition. The big factor in the fight so far is that Botha can't hold Mora off with his jab, and that he allows Mora to come in just like that. When his back's into the ropes, it's bad. He's got to fire that uppercut and get out of there. There it is. He digs it to the ribs, but he doesn't want to stay there either. He's got to come with a shot, and he's got to stop feinting with the left hand. He's got to throw it and at least blind him so he can't see. He's got to take the vision away. He can't go with that left hand and not throw it. Feinting doesn't do any good for heavyweights. You got to let it fly. And that's exactly what Botha has to do, and what Sterling McPherson is screaming about in his corner. Michael Mora continues to be the aggressor, comes forward, and Francois bangs him to the ear, bangs him to the forehead again. Now he holds the hand straight out, and you'll hear Phil Lane say, open that hand out, keep that hand closed. Big looping right hand to the left ear of Michael Mora. Michael Moore continues to be the aggressor, continues to come forward. Long right hand. Francois Botha landing some nice right hand shots. His left hand has practically done nothing in this round. He's just loading up right hand shots, and it's frustrating to Botha because he can't really stop Mora with the right hand. You wonder if the difference in training has done anything to take his power away. He hasn't lost much weight, you know. He's 224. He fought last time at 226, so while his body is more trim and lean, he hasn't really lost a lot of weight. It's just been reproportioned. He looks a lot better, but I'll tell you one thing. Oh, he just walked into a pretty good right hand by Michael Moore. Thankfully for Michael Mora's camp, Francois Botha realizes that that left hand is not the right hand, and that's a big factor in this fight as it begins to pick up. Oh, look at that. He digs underneath the elbow. Back comes Moore. The crowd is starting to get into it because it's a seesaw sort of battle. Look at this. All he's doing is telegraphing that right hand, and Moore walking right forward. But these guys, both of them going out now. The pace is picking up, and this is a pure sixer. By heavyweights, big guys, 219, 224 pounds, the two of them. Big, strong athletes. And Moore trying to be the aggressor. Botha looks like a daisy boat. Comes with a wild right uppercut. Just bounces the head back. Didn't catch him flush with it. Heads bang together, bounce together. They don't want him fighting on the ropes with his back. Loads up the right hand again. But Moore continues to be the aggressor. Closing seconds now of the seventh. Best round of the fight. And now Moore trying to steal the closing seconds of the round. Oh, big right hand again by Francois Botha. Another right hand at the bell. Ending the seventh round. A terrific round for Botha and a real good round for both fighters. Teddy Atlas screaming at Mills Lane. Let's listen.
You don't want to fight no more? I swear to God, I will have this man stop the fight if you don't want to fight. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you understand that? Michael, do you understand that? Look, if you freaking don't want to fight, then you freaking might as well stop right now. Are you going to stop fighting? You're behind in this fight. Damn it, take this. You're behind in this fight. Now listen, you're standing at a distance letting them pot shot you with right hand. You can either feint them, let it miss, and then step in with your jab. All right? Feint them, come in off the right, or just step in with double jabs and straight left hand. When he throws those right hands, you got to hit him with left.
Just in case you're worried, folks, Teddy Atlas is not going to stop the fight. This fight's too good, and he knows it. And it can still go either way. Francois, on my scorecard, is only a couple of points out in front in this fight, and it may be even closer than that. Because the first two rounds I had Botha winning. They're very close rounds, and I also have a couple of even rounds on my scorecard. So this thing is basically dead even. Although Botha is really loading up that right hand. The ineffectiveness of the left to keep Moore off is the difference in him really controlling the fight. I've got, again, on my scorecard, Botha out in front by 2 rounds as we're in the 8th round now. Botha very effective loading up the right. This is the point in a fight where Moore begins to tire, though. If Botha's conditioning can really show, and I believe it will, he's going to knock out Michael Moore, which is going to be a big surprise from what has been going on in the fight. Now, he can't do that. He's got to stop feinting with that right-hand shot. The last time he did that, he got clipped with the left hook, and it almost ended the fight back in the 3rd. He was staggered in the 3rd. Neither fighter has been down. Botha has not been able to stagger Moore to this point in the fight. But he still has the ability to knock him out if he clips him with one of those big right hands. But it's Moore that's coming back right now. Moore comes forward, trying to be held off by just a big left hand in there. And again, that's the power hand for the southpaw. Botha can't allow himself to stay and fight on the ropes. When that rope touches his back, he's got to get out of there. It's like a security blanket for the guy, and it's no good. Look at the crashing jab by Mora. And that's a big difference in the jabbing power of Mora. I'd love to see the punch stats of this because Mora's landed a lot more jabs than Botha has. Botha's thrown a lot of jabs, but nothing does anything to hold up. He's got to get out of this corner. He's going to get himself in trouble. Michael Moore was inspired a little bit by Teddy Atlas, but he really hasn't been able to control this round, although it's a better round 8 for him than he had in round 7, where Botha clearly won the 7th round. Botha clearly won 3, Botha clearly won 7, and the rest has been kind of seesaws back and forth. It depends on what perspective each judge has. Somebody's got to steal this round. Right now, it looks like Moore wants it more at this stage. He just clipped Botha pretty good. Botha's got to throw some uppercuts. He's got to land the right hand. Botha's got to nail him with the right, and there it is. Botha throws the big right hand, and and the crowd's into it again. Botha really shows his heart in his training now. Botha takes that big deep breath. Michael Moore is not hurt. That's a big difference in the power of Botha. He's always been a real strong puncher, and Michael Moore is not hurt by his shots. The left hand is non-existent by Francois Botha, and the right hand shot is not hurting Michael. He digs again to the body, trying to hurt that spleen area, but it hasn't hurt Moore. As Moore prods forward, Botha plants his feet. Get off the ropes, they say to Francois Botha, and he does. He's inside of 10 seconds to go now in this, the 8th round. Caught myself cheering again for Botha, telling him to get off the ropes as the closing bell comes to round number 8. Great round of boxing.
Now listen, you got 12 minutes left in 4 rounds. What you do in the next 12 minutes, you're going to have to live with for the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years of your life. Your little son, he's not going to be told that his son beat Holyfield. He's going to be told he lost to a guy named Botha. Francois Botha, who was thought of with no talent. You understand? Anything you feel, he's feeling the same, but worse. You're just not digging. You hear me? And you can't talk about all the things you talk about if you don't perform. Now listen, do you want to live with that the rest of your life? Michael, it's going to happen. You got 12 minutes. You're behind. You understand? It's got to start here.
This guy's looking to fall down.
Now listen, quit giving him the right hand. You right. Come to the jab, let the straight left hand go. And inside you have 2 choices. Find ways not to punch or find. Come on,
Teddy Atlas really a cheerleader. And if you could see in between rounds what's going on the other side, Sterling McPherson is going absolutely berserk with Francois Botha. All right, this is round 9. This is the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World. We're at the MGM Grand Garden Casino, and we're in the arena where Francois Botha and Michael Moore are doing battle for this coveted crown. And Michael has really landed 2 nice shots here in the early going of the 9th round. Who's the most fatigued? Who wants it the most? Again, the ineffectiveness of that left jab of Francois. See how he paused with it? And he's getting caught now. Moore really was inspired by Teddy Atlas. And look at Botha just kind of almost ready to fall back. Botha looks really sloppy right now. He can't be out of gas because he's in too good a condition. It looked like he was ready to turn things around in the 7th. He's got to try and land another big right hand to neutralize Michael Moore right now, because right now Botha looks like he's almost out on his feet and exhausted. And if he's on the ropes, he's going to get clipped and he's going to get hurt. He's got to tie him up when he's on there, and he's got to, when he gets his back there, he's got to slide down those ropes, and he's not doing it. He comes with a big right hand that time, but Moore had the left hand right up by the ear and caught it. So it was ineffectual at all. Francois comes with an uppercut that's short. Again, the right hand is blocked by the left. He's throwing a lot of good shots that are not really landing right now. The left hand is doing nothing for Botha. You know what? Botha's almost stumbling around. In the condition he used to be in, he wouldn't even be able to fight this guy. But he's in tremendous condition. And Michael Moore is keeping the pressure on him. Michael Moore, by the way, unofficially in my scorecard, is behind by 1 point in the fight. But he's having it his way in the 9th round. Botha trying to cruise through this round. He hasn't done anything dramatic at all, and his punches don't appear to have half the sting that Moore has had right now. I've just seen Moore by what I would consider a much less conditioned athlete than Francois Botha get dumped in the late rounds of the fight against George Foreman. So Moore cannot allow himself to do anything but what he's doing right now, and he's making Botha look bad right now. He's got Franz cut. Franz has either got to grab on, or this fight could be stopped if he doesn't throw some punches. And now they're both throwing punches. Some heart shown by Francois Botha. And now he's landing some punches to Michael Moore. It's Botha who looks exhausted. Oh, he walked into another good right hand. That's the power hand for Moore. A lot of borderline shots. Moore still landing the heavier blows in this round. We're in the 9th round. You see the time remaining. Botha has got to catch him with something if he's going to try and win this 9th round, rather. Botha doesn't look good right now, although he has shown me some heart. He's trying to get up on his toes, but he really looks sloppy. His legs look gone. His legs look heavy. Looks like he has lead in his thighs. His knees look jelly, and he's flat-footed. He's still throwing punches with that right hand, but the left is totally ineffectual, and Moore is capitalizing on it. That's the Moore round. There's 3 rounds to go, and my scorecard has a dead even.
You give me 3 more rounds, you're going to win the fight. Can you go 3 more rounds? You go all day in the gym. Here, give me a towel. You go out, give me a ring.
Give me off a spine.
Okay?
Spine in the floor.
Hey, champion. Got
Take a look at this replay, and you can see that Mora is in command in this round. Absolute command. Again, on my scorecard, I've got this for the second time in the fight, dead even. I had it after 4 rounds, dead even, 38-38, and now after 9 rounds, 86-86. Remember, that's only the way I see it. Chuck Giempa scores a whole lot differently than I do, and so does Glenn Armada and Stu Winston from Florida. This is the 10th round. We're past 9. 9 are complete, and it's a dead even fight on the scorecard that I have in front of me. All right, let's see who wants it the most. A big body shot that time. You saw kind of a low blow, and Francois saying he took the low blow, and he seems to be okay as they touch gloves. He should have probably taken a little bit more breather because he looks more fatigued than Michael Mora. He's back with a concerned look at his face. He hits Mora with the right hand. Mora comes back with a left hook. Actually, it's a left cross in his case. Oh, big left hand that time that Botha was just able to slip. But Mora looks stronger right now to me than does Francois. Francois has got to dig deep, and he's got to get lucky with his shot because Mora looks the more controlled fighter right now. He looks to be the fresher boxer of the two. Remember, we're in the 10th round. This is scheduled for 12. This is the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the world. Neither one of these guys should be disappointed by their performance. It's been a tough fight. But Francois Botha, to me, is a brand new fighter. He never, in his previous career, would have been able to last this long with Michael Mora. In any previous fights that I've seen him, he's really been either knocking guys out the first couple of rounds against lesser opponents, or when he would get into the later rounds, he really looked a lot sloppier against Axel Schultz, but he himself admitted that. Michael Mora, who's had trouble in the late rounds of some of his fights, seems to be stronger than Francois right now. But with the heavyweights, one punch with a fatigue factor could make all the difference in the world. It's Francois Botha who's taking more punches than he is landing him. And the reason for that is, again, he has not been able to hold him off with the left at all. And why? I don't know. I know that Sterling McPherson is a better trainer than that, but he's just totally ineffectual with that left hand. Mora's coming right through it. Whether the fact that Mora's a southpaw has something to do with it, shouldn't have anything to do with it, because he trained with 9 different southpaw sparring partners. This is another sloppy round for Francois Botha. Not a great round, and it's still a round up for grabs by Michael Mora, but he's doing enough to win this round so far. You see him walk down the ropes. Francois has got to get going. He's got to get moving, or he's going to lose the fight as he throws that big right hand. It looked like he walked into a shot, and Francois was just unleashing a punch, and he got caught by one. Big looping right hand that time. Francois has got to pick up the pace if he's going to win this fight, I'll tell you that. And it's Mora who seems the fresher of the two, in spite of all the conditioning of Francois Botha. Big looping left hand again. Wild with the right hand, and again, when he throws that right hand and misses, he's been counted 2 or 3 times by Mora, and it got him in trouble back in the 3rd round, and it got him in trouble again, and he's in a heap of trouble right now. At least he has the wherewithal to hang on for the closing seconds of this round. Unfortunately, all the judges are going to see it. Unfortunately, that is for Francois Botha. All the judges will see that round for Michael Mora, and Mora is in front in the fight.
You got 6 minutes.
I've got Botha winning 1 and 2, Mora the 3rd, and Mora winning the 4th. I've got Botha the 5th, the 6th even.
6 minutes.
Botha winning the 7th, and Mora the 8th, 9th, and 10th. So instead of Mora running out of gas on my scorecard, it's Botha who's running out of gas. Let's listen.
Give me the top. Give me a round. Give me a round. Give me a shot. Come on.
Look at this action, but look who's taking the punishment. Look at this. Mora putting it on him. And that's a clear 10-9 round for Michael Mora. There have been close rounds in the fight, and depending on how the judges see it, depends on how close this fight truly, in fact, is. And if you think this is good, you know what's coming up? Yep, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. But this one's not over yet. It's still anybody's fight. Here we go to round 11. Bob Sheridan here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. You're watching the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World. We're in a land that these guys haven't drifted to too many times, although both of them in their last time out got into the 12th round. And now Mills Lane is talking, and I think it's about the grease that's on the right side of the face and eye of Francois Botha. And they just wiped that off, and now there's no real problem there, except that grease could have gone into the eye of Francois and become a big problem. Again, we're in the 11th round, and Francois has got to take the advice of Sterling McPherson and get moving in a big hurry, or he's going to be in big trouble. At one stage, I thought Botha back in the 7th round was ready to win this fight, and that Mora was ready to quit. And Teddy Atlas, the great job that he does, in spite of the fact that he gets himself in a lot of trouble sometimes, I must say that Teddy has really inspired Mora. And it's not because of the lack of inspirational speeches by Sterling McPherson to the White Buffalo, Francois Botha. Franz has got to throw that right hand, and he does throw it, but it's just not hurting Mora at all. It's not even really backing him off. And that's what's frustrating to Botha. Botha flat-footed now. He's got to get himself in position, try to get up on the toes. Remember all that hard training he did, but instead it's Mora that's showing that he's fresher than Botha is. Mora, as I mentioned, in my opinion, won the 8th, 9th, and 10th, but perhaps in your opinion too. And this is one of those rounds where Botha seems to be throwing heavier punches, but he's not. And this is why you need us down here, because on television, it looks like perhaps Botha, although he looks more fatigued, could be landing real heavy right hands, and they're not hurting Michael Mora at all at this stage. However, at this size of fighters, as Francois gets banged, big shot that time. Francois' knees buckled just a little bit that time. Straight right hand that time by Mora. Mora's really beating into the punch. Francois looks sloppy now. He looks like he's ready to go at any moment. I'm not quite sure what the timing is of this round, but we'll find out momentarily for you because they have the stoppage there. It appears to be about 59 seconds to go, so just about a minute. And Francois could be in a lot of trouble before this round's over. He doesn't learn to hang on and get off the ropes and start throwing some right hand. Francois got to throw his right hand, and he does, coming off the rope. And maybe he ought to stay away from this guy a little bit, but that's not his style. Both of these guys are just coming forward. They both want it so bad. But when you're as fatigued as Botha is right now, it's really tough to get the job done. And Mora realizes it, and he puts him with the right hand. Franz is ready to go, and that time he goes down. He was actually pushed down by Michael Mora, but he's down for the third time. It counts up to 6 and 7, and it's up to 8, and now he will ask him, are you okay? It's counted as a knockdown, although Mora pushed him down in the end. He was hit, and he really was down from collapse like Foreman did in Zaire. Francois, it could be over, but there's only 10 seconds to go in the round. And that time, Mills Lane made a mistake when he heard the clapper go off. He thought it was the end of the round. Francois in a lot of trouble. Bang! Right hand, he's ready to go. Remember, you can't be saved by the bell. You can't be saved by the bell. The count is up to 3 and 4 and 5, and he's up to his feet. The count continues, and he staggers over to his corner. That's a big round for Mora. And I don't think that Botha will be able to recover in between rounds. He's out on his feet. It looks like Mora, barring a miracle, is going to win this fight. I don't know how Francois can continue. He was totally out on his feet.
Win the goddamn fight. You hear me? Give me 3 minutes. Come on, Francois. Come on, sit up. We gotta finish it. Last round. Last round. You stand up. Can you get it?
Last round, Teddy.
Watch this. This is unbelievable, the right hand that he walks in. He's really hurt here now. That time he pushed him down, but again it was exhaustion. As you take a look at it again, the big right hand catches him, and down he tumbles. And here we go. Francois Botha's ready to go. His knees are gone. He's fighting flat-footed. It's the last round. They're ready to go. Let's see if Mora can be the big finisher. Francois is not totally rejuvenated. He's going to get hurt here, and Mills Lane will stop the fight if he doesn't answer. Mora clips him, and that's it. Mills Lane says, no, it's all over. Now, it's not a bad call at all. Francois was going to get hurt. He had taken enough punishment, and Michael Mora has won this fight on a TKO. It came about 1:18 of the 12th round. I'll tell you, Botha may not have won the title, but he won a lot of respect in this fight. It actually came at 18 seconds of the round, which is not very long at all. But there's no way that the shots that he took in the 10th round, a human being, could recover from in between, because he actually only had about 45 seconds on the stool. Moore came in, clipped him with good shots, and you heard what I said. The referee will stop this fight if he can't defend himself. And Mills Lane, I don't care what anybody says after this, who complains, Mills Lane did the absolute right thing. There's no sense of Botha getting hurt, because there was no way that man could have done anything. Absolutely no way. So in this case, watch the end. There's one unanswered punch, two unanswered punch, a grueling unanswered third punch. He throws one light one, an unanswered fourth punch that lands, a big fifth punch that hurt him, and Francois' hands were down by his side. He's out on his feet, and of course 5 seconds later he says there's nothing wrong with me, but he stopped it 5 seconds ago. And it was important that he stopped the fight when he did. So, folks, do yourself a favor. I don't care what they write or what anybody else says. Listen to me. Mills Lane did the right thing. You don't want that man to get hurt, because he has won the respect of a lot of people. He showed courage. He got himself in tremendous shape. And you'll see more of Francois Botha, I'm quite sure. It won't be his last shot at a championship. It's only the first loss in his career. And Mora, when he lost his championship, lost in a lot less dramatic fashion in terms of the losing side of it than Francois Botha did. He got clipped with the right hand and just couldn't get up. So Francois' record will go to 36-1, where Mora goes to 38-1, and a brilliant job. Here's Jimmy Lennon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 18 seconds in round number 12. A referee in charge, Mills Lane, had seen enough. He stops the contest, the winner by way of technical knockout, and he is still the IBF heavyweight champion of the world, Double M, Michael Moorer.
Well, I'll tell you, the crowd giving them a real good applause, and they should. They both fought their hearts out, and I'm sure we'll be talking to Freddie Pacheco, or at least he'll be talking to the fighters as soon as they cue him from the American network, and we will eavesdrop on that. That was a pretty good fight, folks. A lot of people didn't think that Michael Moore and Francois Botha would put on that kind of show, but the Henry Akinwande-Alexander Zolkin fight was a darn good fight. A 10th round TKO win for Akinwande, and I'll tell you this, that you're going to be pleased if you're a Botha fan that this kid is back. He won the respect, I think, of everybody tonight. And Michael Moore, of course, congratulations due to him and Lou Duva and the whole crowd, because he fought a brilliant fight. So terrific. A great job by Teddy Atlas, who came around, inspired his fighter, and Francois Botha, Michael Moore. Your career.
Absolutely. First, I give thanks to God for no serious injury. Say hi to my son, buddy. I love you. I'll come home to see you tomorrow.
Did you think that guy could be that tough to take that kind of punishment and still come back fighting?
Well, the way he was talking, it seemed like he'd be a tough guy. He's a heavyweight, so all heavyweights are tough. Say hi to people back in Menneson watching. Way to go, Menneson. Way to go, Greyhounds.
How about these punches that looked like they weren't going to land, and then they kept landing on you, especially the right hands? It looked like he was throwing them for left field, yet they landed on you.
Yeah, he was
such a good fighter. How do you get hit by that?
Well, I was trying to par a few of them, but I probably got a broken jaw right now on my left side where my eardrums broke. Yeah. But I was taking them, which is not allowed in boxing.
If you think you've got a broken jaw, you're going to disappoint a lot of people, because you got big plans coming up in March.
Oh yeah. Well,
but if you got a broken jaw, you ain't going to be there in March. Let me tell you.
No. We'll see what happens. Probably just sore. But you know, hey, it was a tough fight.
Well, you won't know that till you X-ray. I certainly hope for your sake you don't. That'll get you out of there for about 6 months to 9 months. So you don't.
Well,
I hope that doesn't happen. Let's see if we can. We'll rack up some of these. What we have decided to do here is to finish up with you, and then let's go talk to the other guy, because the other guy. All right.